Hey, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the live. This is 20 Questions with Jay, and I am here with Lunar Dream. Hey, love, how are you?
Hi guys, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Are you ready for these 20 questions?
I'm ready. As
Mhm.
ready as
Okay.
I can be.
I know, right? All right. So, question number one. What made you want to start YouTube?
I guess what made me want to start YouTube is I've been watching it for like 10 years. And that's why it's funny, like, if you click on someone's page, it says like how old the channel is. Like mine says like 10 or 11 years old, but I really just started posting literally 3 months ago. But I had always watched it and seen other people, and I just knew it was something that like appealed to me. But I was scared to like put myself out there basically. And I don't know like what inspired me. Actually, one thing was Dodash, her video, like I was like, "Okay, let me just try this and see, and if I don't like it, it's fine, I'll just, like, delete it." But
Yeah.
yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
always wanted to I don't know. The idea of having, like, social media as a career always appealed to me, obviously, everyone, like, wants to do that kinda stuff, so I wanted to just get into it now. Better late than never, I guess.
That's right, girl. Better late than never for real. I feel like a lot of people ended up getting on YouTube around the same time, and that had a lot to do with the Dodash motivation that she was pushing out there
Yeah,
last year back in August. So I completely understand. But yes, you're doing extremely amazing though. When I was looking at your
thank
page, you
you.
have almost 10,000 subscribers, child. Give it up for you.
Thank you so much.
Yes. You're so welcome, love. So, the next question that I have here for you is, which company would you say would be your dream to be sponsored by and why?
Probably like Skims, even though I'm not really a Kardashian fan. So I was kind of a Skims hater at first, but I do like the clothes. So, and they're so expensive. So if they could just send me free stuff, that would be nice. But
I know. And I heard about her Skims too. And I've heard a lot of people give really good reviews on them and how they really actually work how they're supposed to. And when
yeah,
it comes to Skims, I think it's a really big deal, like under your dress, because some of the Skims, especially the cheaper ones, honey, if you put a dress on, it's not even going to work. You're going to be able to
or
see
you
it.
can like see it, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
But even the Skims products, like the dresses, I've done like tried some of those on my channel. They really make your shape look enhanced, even without like shapewear under it. So I was pretty impressed with that. And then like their underwear is nice too. So, but I don't really shop at expensive brands honestly that much. So that's why if I could get some of those one day sponsor me, that would be ideal.
Yes, period. Thank you guys so much for being here in the live. This is 20 Questions with Jay, and I am here with Lunar Dream. Please make sure to go and subscribe to her channel and check out her content, okay? So, the next question that I have here for you is, what's something that you want to do, but you're not sure how to go about it?
Hmm. That's a good question. I guess what's coming to mind is I had mentioned to you I want to get back into flipping houses. And I stopped doing that a couple years ago when the market got super crazy and the prices like skyrocketed. And I just don't really know how to get back into it because the prices are still high, the interest rates are high, like for getting a mortgage. And I just don't want to make and
Mhm.
I'm also kind of stuck in a spot where my money's like tied up in my current house that I live at. So yeah, that's something that I wanna do that I've been trying to figure out for the last, like, 6 months, but
Yeah.
hopefully
And
soon.
I think that's a really, really great idea. I know that when you mentioned it, you told me that you was able to do it with your dad, and he was pretty much giving you the strings and showing you like your way about. I think that's so dope to be able
Yeah,
to get into something that can be so meaningful for your future and learn it from someone that you can trust in. So that's a great thing.
yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so the next question I have here for you is, what scares you the most and why?
Hmm. I feel like I've always had a fear of failure probably, like, just not achieving goals, but then in another mindset, I'll be like, "No, I can manifest anything." So I don't know, it kinda makes no sense, but I'd say, yeah, just not not ever achieving things I want to, like, in my lifetime.
Yeah, I feel that for sure because manifesting has such a great power when you do it right. But if you end up dealing with people that put things in your head, or if you just let like your fear of failure get in the way, just like you were saying, it can really mess a lot up for you. You will end up finding yourself going down a path you wish you was able to turn around and change it. But one thing that I do love about life is you can always try and try again as long as you're able to get up. There's no like losing point. The only time you lose is when you quit.
Yeah, and I
Hmm.
feel like sometimes people have, like, things blocking their manifestations, like you said, like, negative beliefs or things, like, if you have those even kinda, like, in your subconscious, I feel like it really stops it from happening. But yeah, you have a good point, like, you can always try. I don't know. We
Hmm.
should just never give up on our goals, basically.
Yes, definitely. Okay. So the next question I have here for you is what inspires you and why?
Hmm. I would say I'm inspired by seeing other people do things that I wanna do, I guess, whether that's, like, YouTubers or on TV shows, like I mentioned with the house flipping thing, like, those shows on HGTV with the
Hmm.
people doing that, like, seeing someone else do it makes me feel like I can do it too, like, if I watch them,
Hmm.
if that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yes, I used to love those shows. I used to love them. I used to literally not miss any episode, and especially when they used to like come on frequently. That was back when people used to really watch TV for real.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so the next question I have here for you is would you rather give up sex or music?
Music.
I don't blame you. I really, really don't blame you. You're going to be having sex in the quiet. There's
Yeah,
people in the chat saying music.
I think I could go longer without music, for sure. But
No, I feel
forever,
you.
like, I don't know.
I know. Child. A lot of people in the chat are saying music. All right, so there's a question here for you in the chat by Kenneth. He said, I have a question for her. Her channel seems to be a lot about lifestyle, clothing, and style. What does she feel will separate her channel from thousands that are already doing those compete that are already out there competing?
That's a good question. Honestly, I don't have a good answer for it other than that we're all different and we all have like a unique perspective to bring. Like the different combinations of interests just I don't know, it's like a different thing as the whole picture of the channel basically. So someone else might be doing the same hauls, but they don't do the same like vlogs that I do. But I don't know, I don't think that there's anything like special about me, just that my content would be unique to like my life. So I don't know. That's the best
Hmm.
answer that I have for that.
No, I feel you on that for sure. Because there's so many people that's on YouTube. Like
Yeah.
Supreme was saying the other day, he said something about like 4 billion people that are actually
Oh,
content creators. That's a lot of people.
really?
If it's not content creators, then that's just people on YouTube. But as far as content creator, I know for sure it's more than millions. That's for sure.
Mhm.
So there's only so many different contents. The thing that makes
Right.
people stand out is the way you go about your content. So I feel like your personality is what's
Yeah,
going to make it work.
I agree.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Corey's World was saying the same thing. Personality, her tribe is absolutely there. Mm-hmm. 10,000
Thank you.
subscribers is a lot. Yep. Okay, so the next question I have for you here is if you can add one unnecessary feature to cars, what would that be and why?
Like, to my car that I have?
To like cars in general, but if you
Cars
wanted to be like
oh,
your
cars
car,
in
yeah.
general.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm, I don't know. Let me think. A necessary feature. I guess I would like to my car, I would add, like, the self-driving feature. like Teslas, but my car isn't a Tesla. Yeah, probably that, and that's
Mhm.
unnecessary, I feel like, and it sounds dangerous to me, but
It sounds I've heard so many of those like self-driving cars crash and just all type of different things, like
I
people
know.
hacking them and all type of different stuff. So it's kind of scary in a way, but at the same time it's really neat. So it can go anyway.
There's this show, I forget what it's called, but it's an older show, but there was a part where like it's supposed to be set in the future and they have self-driving cars and the person like hacks into the car and makes their car stop on the train tracks and like get hit by a train. And like I know that's ridiculous, like, but that
What?
those type of things like could happen in real life.
No, those type of things can happen. There's people out here that like seeing things like that. They love seeing people's bad luck. And honey, that is beyond bad luck. Like, what? So you have a question. Supreme wants to know, what wine are you drinking?
I'm drinking Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc. This is like my favorite one right now. But
Mm,
I like pretty much all white wines the most. But some
okay.
reds, just yeah. I like sweeter ones more.
Yes. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here in the live. This is 20 Questions with Jay, and I am here with Lunar Dream. Please make sure to go and subscribe to her channel and check out her content, okay? So, the next question that I have here for you is, what's your biggest goal that you have for your YouTube channel?
Um, I guess my biggest goal would be to hit 100K subs. I don't know. That number is just like in my head. But if it never happens, that's okay. But if it does, that would be great. I just
I
feel
can
like
see that.
that's a solid number and I'm hoping as I grow my channel that I could do more like brand partnerships and things like that to make it more of
Mhm.
a stream of income for me.
Yeah. And I honestly believe that that can happen because I've checked out your channel and you have only been posting for 3 months and you already have 10,000 subscribers. So 200,000 doesn't sound undoable to me for you. Hmm.
Thanks.
Yes. So I also want to state that we do have a movement going on called Are You Locked In? So make sure you guys, when you're posting your video and your content, whether it's shorts or long form, make sure that you're using hashtag Are You Locked In to support the group and support the movement. Thank you. So the next question that I have for you here is, your first video on your YouTube was titled Black Friday Try On Hauls, Skim, Fit Jeans, Amazon, and more. My first video. If you were to have replaced your first video with another, what kind of video do you think you'll do for your first video?
mm, like it has to be a different category, like not a
It
try 'em, huh?
it's up to you. Like it can be a different try on haul. It doesn't have to be a different category because it will be in the niche of what you're doing. But if you didn't do like skims and jeans and all of that, which I saw that you did like more so like, yeah, the skims and jeans, like which one do you think you would have done instead?
Um Maybe like an activewear one right off the bat to try to get, because I did end up getting like these Amazon activewear sellers reaching out to me to like send me stuff. Maybe just starting in that specific category to hopefully try to get even more reach, but I don't know. I feel like I started that way because it had kind of a variety of brands in that one like Black Friday haul video. So I thought that was a good way to start. But yeah, I'd say activewear.
Yeah. Okay. I like that too. Hmm. Especially since it's still the beginning of the year, and a lot of people right now are trying to be in the whole losing weight type of thing. So I feel like activewear would be right, like in the good moment to be able to do that, like now. And some people don't really know what's the most trendy activewear thing. So I think that'll be dope.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So the next question I have for you here is, you have a video on your page titled I got lip filler for the first time in years, vlog before, during, and after. What advice would you give someone that wants to do lip fillers for the first time but doesn't know who to go to or what they're supposed to be
Okay.
expecting from it?
For who to go to, I would like take your time researching like places in your area that you could go. Like I feel like Instagram's a good resource because there'll be like tons of pictures and you can see kind of. like before and afters and if the place is good or not. Also, like word of mouth honestly is the best. If you can get recommended by somebody, that would be ideal. And what to expect, I would say um it is painful, but it's not like I mean it's bearable, but it does hurt. And then the most important thing is like the couple days right after you look pretty crazy. So not to get it right before a major event or something like that. Give yourself a couple weeks before.
Mm. Okay. Yes. So, Chip, if you're able to rewrite your question, please, because I did not see it just now, I would appreciate that. Thank you. So, the next question I have here for you is, what's a life achievement for you that you have at this moment?
Um, I'd say owning a home. That was always something that I wanted to do as soon as possible. And um, like with the flipping houses thing, I was able to do that. And I've been kind of moving around a lot, so I've kind of, like, gotten into a few homes and then fixed them up and lived there for a year or something and then sold it and moved on to the next. So I would say, yeah, owning property is probably my best achievement so far, or writing a book, one of those 2.
Okay. So, you have a question here, actually, two of them. So, one of the questions is, how many of your subs do you actually watch?
I'd say a very small amount, actually. Like, there's a core group of people that I keep watching their videos and commenting, but most of them, I don't know who they are. They're just random people that will drop a comment, like but yeah, I'd say a small group of them. I also saw a question,
Mhm.
how much do you think your thumbnails affect the performance? And I think it affects it a lot. I feel like other than the title, that's the main thing. People, if they're scrolling or something, if it's something eye-catching, they'll stop and click. So I would say it's very important.
Yeah. And then you had another question here. After you passed 5K, were your day one still rocking with you?
I think so. Like, I
Kind
do
of obvious.
recognize repeat, people's names commenting and stuff. So I would say, yeah, I think some of the original people were still there.
Okay. So the next question that I have here for you is, would you rather have one nude picture be published on the internet to be all over, or would you rather have all of your pictures deleted?
Hmm. Um, yeah, I guess the nude picture because I think there's certain memories and stuff I wouldn't want to lose out of my phone. But obviously that does happen. Like people will lose their phone. Although I feel like nowadays if we have iPhones, we have it backed up to the cloud. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's my answer.
I have so many pictures too, honestly, but I would be so scared to have my nude online.
I know. And
I
it's
would be
like
so scared.
nowadays it's like I feel like I don't know. I won't get into
No, you don't have to. It's okay.
it.
All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is 20 Questions with Jay, and I am here with Lunar Dream. Please make sure to go to subscribe to her channel and check out her content, okay? So, the next question that I have here for you is, when you eat tacos, do you turn the tacos sideways or do you turn your head sideways?
Mm, that's a good question. I don't know. I would say probably turn the taco sideways. I honestly haven't ate a taco in forever. Like I'll eat burritos a lot, but I would say turn the taco. Maybe a little bit of both.
I feel like I turn my head sideways. I feel like I hold the taco like this and I'll be like,
Hold it up, right? Yeah. Yeah, that
yeah.
makes sense.
Because I don't want it to like I feel like if I
To
tilted it,
spill.
everything is gonna fall out.
Yeah.
Yes. So, all right. The next question that I have here for you is, if you were given $50,000, what would you do with it?
I would use it for an investment in real estate probably, like a down payment.
Okay, yeah, to get some property. I know we was talking about that.
Sorry, I'm stuck on
Okay.
that, like
You're fine, girl. All right. So the next question I have here for you is, what is something that people think about you, but it's not true?
Maybe like that I would be superficial or like, yeah, I don't know. That I would be like have like a stuck up personality or be super like bitchy or something. I would say that's a misconception that I get a lot, but I'm
Mhm.
actually like pretty chill. I feel like.
You really are. You know what I'm saying? You
Thanks.
really are. Yeah, you're mad dope. So the next question I have here for you is, what's the best present you've ever gotten?
Hmm. I guess. Hmm. I feel like I haven't got too many crazy presents. Oh, okay. My parents bought me a car. It was a Honda for my first when I got my first car. I'd say that has to be it cuz I mean, yeah, that's a big present. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely car because then I feel like I had that car like and then I could, get another one and I kind of was upgrading it as I was like making more money and stuff like that. But without that
Okay.
first gift from then, it would have taken me so much longer to build up
Right.
to get a nicer car.
Mm-hmm. So how old were you when you got your first car?
Yeah, pretty young, like maybe 17.
Okay. Yes, girl. I'm definitely feeling it.
How about you?
Thank
When
you
did you get
guys.
your first
Me,
car?
child. I think I got my first car when I was like, I think I would have to say, I wasn't, yeah, I would have to say probably like 18 or 19. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I got my first car. Because other than that, I was really just using other people's cars to get around. Yeah.
Yeah, I was the
Hmm.
friend that drove everybody around, like, in high school, but also, like, it was good that I had one because I did work since I was 15, 16. So, I did use it, like, to get to work, to get to school, whatever.
Supreme is so annoying in here, knowing that I'm doing an interview. He has this thing that he likes to do where he likes to say that my earrings are so big and then he compares it to like a horse or whatever.
Your
So he's
earrings? I
really
think mine are
annoying.
big.
How big are your earrings? Let me see. Oh, yeah. Yes, girl. So there was another question that was in here by Kenneth. Do you work any other employment other than YouTube? Any careers?
Yes, so my main, like, 9 to 5 job is for an IT company where I'm a project analyst, so that basically means, like, I'm a couple steps below, like, a project manager, so I talk to the project managers and track, projects and make sure everything's running smoothly, run lots of, like, Excel reports and just go to meetings all day. And I work from home, which is really nice. I was just telling you, I used to work in the office. It's a New York based company, but I moved to Florida in 2018 and I went remote. But the funny part is in 2020, now the whole company is remote because of the pandemic. So it was like I just got a head start with that. But now all my coworkers, it's the same deal. So yeah, that's the main thing. And then like the real estate thing is my other passion that I really love doing like the interior design aspect of the house renovation stuff. So yeah, those are the
Hmm.
two main things other than YouTube.
Yes, I'm loving it. And I love that you do IT because Kenneth actually does that as well.
Oh, that's funny.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So the next question I have here for you is, if you was to create a replacement for the green card, right now, Donald Trump, he created what he calls a gold card. And for that gold card, in order for you to be able to require it, you would have to actually pay $5 million. And it's supposed to be replacing the green card, I believe. So if you was to actually come up with a replacement for the green card, what would be the requirements for you to get it?
First of all, like that's the most ridiculous thing that I've ever heard. And every day I literally don't watch the news because like if I hear one more crazy thing about what Trump's doing, I'm gonna, like, lose my mind. But, replacement, honestly, I don't know, I think everyone should have a chance to move into this country, like, most of us were not our ancestors were not from here. I'm Italian, so my family, my great-grandparents came through Ellis Island in New York City, like, 100 years ago, and why should they have had an easy chance to move here and people nowadays, it's so difficult. I understand there's problems that people like to blame, like, "Oh, there's criminals coming in." Well, okay, but, there there's criminals of every group of people, so I'm really not sure. Like, I feel like maybe I'm not qualified to come up with the solution instead of the green card, but I do know I have several friends who were trying to get citizenship, and the process was just ridiculous, like and even one friend I had, she's this Colombian girl. She was on like a work visa, I think, and she within the requirements of that, you're not allowed to leave the country, which is like crazy to me. And her mother was terminally ill back in Colombia, and she actually didn't make it back to see her before she passed away. And like
Mhm.
that was just so I don't know. That made me upset. So yeah, they definitely could do something else. I'm just not sure what the best process would be.
Yeah,
What do you
I
think?
feel you on that. I feel like I feel like the interviews should definitely be something that should still take place if you're going
Mhm.
to be able to do it, because some people really live a really difficult life and it makes it easy for them to be able to come into the country. But at the same time, I don't think that people from other countries should be sending in people that like are there like worse people in their country, like they're worst community of the country or anybody that's like in jail or whatever, like what they've been saying
Yeah.
to send to this country. I don't think that that should be something that should be done for sure. But I do think that you should be able to come here. I just feel like you need to go through a process and it needs to be
Yeah.
something where you're looked at and everything just like an interview, honestly, you know?
Yeah, no, I definitely think there should be a process, but I just don't know the best way to do that. Because from what I've just heard, I mean, obviously, I don't know because 'cause I'm a citizen, but from what I've heard is that it's really difficult to obtain citizenship. Maybe these people had a specific situation that made that the case, but I don't know. My impression was that it could be easier for people who actually have good intentions and wanna live
Yeah.
here.
Hmm. Because so many people can come up with so many bright ideas to make this country a better place. In this country, they say that, it's the United States. So I feel like it makes sense to be able to have different individuals here to like share their culture and just everything all in between, So yeah, I definitely agree with that. I feel like $5 million is something that I feel like a lot of people probably won't ever see in their lifetime to be
Mhm.
able to grab, especially if that's something that's supposed to be in replacement of the green card. But
This
I
is
know
really
that,
happening?
yeah, uh-huh.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's supposed to be something where it would be the best and finest to be able to come to this country because they would be able to have $5 million. So like big like corporate um companies from other countries and stuff would be able to pay for visas of like their best employer, to be able to
Okay.
come here and do what they need to do and stuff like that. But Supreme, if you don't stop. All right. So the next question I have here for you is, would you rather have more time added on to your life or would you rather have more money?
I'd say more time added on to my life, and with more time, I have more time to make money, so but yeah, definitely more time.
That's true. You will be able to make more money with more time and you'll be able to see a lot of people here because so many people they pass away at an early age. So with more time, you're able to see more of your like generations instead
Yeah.
of you having to be going so soon. So yeah, I agree. Thank you guys so much for being here in the live. This is 20 Questions with Jay, and I am here with Lunar Dream. Please make sure to go and subscribe to her channel and check out her content, okay? And everybody that's in the chat, I would appreciate it if y'all can put hashtag are you locked in, okay? Support the movement. The next question that I have here for you is, if you had a garden, but you can only grow one thing, what would that one thing be?
Um, Maybe like strawberries, because I eat a lot of strawberries, and I actually want to start gardening. That's like on my list, but it hasn't been a high priority. But yeah, that's just what came to mind. I think I would get a lot of use out of eating those, and I actually had these like little strawberry like bushes at my parents' house when I was a little kid, and they tasted so good. So I'd love to recreate that. But I feel like it's a lot of work maintaining a garden, so we'll see.
It is. It really, really is because it has to do with like the weeds that you have to pick out. And then also like you have to make sure no rodents get in there, especially if you want to do strawberries. There's so many different things that would
Yeah,
be like
I
nagging at
like
it.
in Florida, there's so many things like the lizards and everything are eating the plants, so I feel like it wouldn't go over too well. Have you seen those like indoor things people have? It's like a little thing like you can put in your house to grow like fresh
Yeah.
herbs or whatever. I might try that
Hmm.
first, something like that.
Yeah. I love those. I think they're so cute. Hmm.
Me too.
Yeah. So since you're in Florida, have you ever like encountered any type of alligator incident or crocodile incident?
No, I've seen videos. Like, I've seen them in real life, but I've never seen anything crazy happen. But I used to my last house that I lived at, I had these iguanas that were probably, like, almost 4 feet long, I'd say, like, these giant orange ones, and I was, like, super excited to see them outside every day, like, running around. But, yeah, never seen a crazy alligator incident. I know like, they'll be on, like, golf courses and stuff, though, so people do see them.
So Supreme is saying that your wine is getting warm.
It is getting warm. Are you telling me to,
Yeah.
like, finish it? Is that what that
Yeah. He's been saying that for a good little while.
means?
All right. So the next question I have here for you is if you had your own line, like any type of line that had to do with like clothing or anything, but it can only be between swimwear, lingerie, jeans, or shapewear, which one would you pick and why?
That's really hard. Maybe the first one that came to my mind when you were asking the question was swimwear, but also I don't know, that's hard. No matter what, I feel like there's so much competition, so I would be stressed out no matter what, but I think swimwear would be fun, and,
Yeah.
yeah, swimwear.
Mm-hmm. So why would that be?
Probably because I love, like, trying out different swimwear, so it would be a just for personal use to have new
Mm-hmm.
swimsuits all the time.
Yeah. Mhm. And I love the swimwear try on haul that you did. I
Thank you.
absolutely love that because so many of those pieces were so cute. And
Thank
me,
you.
I'm a really big fan of like the one pieces. So to see the ones that
Yeah.
you actually did were really different. I have not really gotten on to like Fashion Nova or anything to actually like look at their swimwear. Usually when I go there, I look at like their jeans and like their cute pieces, their dresses and all of that. But I have looked at their swimwear before, but not recently. So when I saw the ones that you had, I was like, "Oh my god, I need to like use your code and go and get me some stuff because yeah, like honey, this summer is about to be lit, okay?"
Yeah, one thing I will say about Fashion Nova's swimwear, I feel like it's small, like, I feel like the size is a lie. I don't know, but that's the thing that sucks is, like, it depends on the item, and some of these online brands, it's like you really can't really do anything about it, but, yeah, I would say if you're like, go up a size if you think you need to. That's what I would say, but they're so cute, like, you should get some.
Yeah, I definitely do. So Kenneth was saying here, what's your nationality? But you were saying that you was Italian, right?
Yeah, so mostly Italian and then a little bit of Irish and Polish mixed in.
Okay. So he wanted to know, did you speak multiple languages?
No, I know a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of Creole, that's it, but I'm not fluent in anything but English.
Okay. So the next question I have here for you is if someone asks you how they can get more views on YouTube, what would you tell them?
Um, I made a video, like it's, like, one of my least viewed videos, which is funny, like, people I guess, my audience didn't care what I had to say about it, but I just compiled a list of the things that I felt like worked, which was, let me think, to go through, like, obviously everyone says, work on the thumbnails, use like SEO, like keywords in your title, like actually write out a description in the description section of each video, like a paragraph. And like I even heard people say use like chat GPT to write a whole like paragraph saying what your video is. And then the tags. One thing I'll say, the tags in YouTube Studio where it's like your channel tags, when I added those, and also when I started putting the tags in like the back end of the video, like the ones you can't see. Do you know what I mean by that? Like in the
Yeah.
yeah, when I started doing those, I started getting more views. And I think specifically the ones, like if you edit your video or when you're posting it and you scroll way down, there's like a tag spot. I think you should always fill that up, and you can use websites like, Rapid Tags is one. You type in the title of your video and it like spits out a bunch of tags for you. So it's an easy way to just do it. Also, vidIQ gives you tags. But yeah, when I started doing that, I noticed more views, and I think they were from like suggested, like somebody else, like a popular video, and then mine would be suggested next. I think that that's like what those tags do the most. But yeah, those are the main things I would say, the SEO and the tags. Yeah,
Mhm.
but I don't know, I'm not an
So
expert.
oh,
Like
no, you're fine. So, Queen wanted to know, what do you mean by the end of the video?
the, um the tags that I said are, like, on the back end.
Mhm.
Oh, I just meant, like, tags that you can't see, like, when you're posting, when you're typing in, like, or where you put the description and the thumbnail and
Yeah,
whatever, if
the
you scroll
hashtags.
down, yeah, there's a spot that says tags. That's, I think, what she's asking. I think that's what I meant by that. Those ones, I'm pretty sure, make, like, your videos go to suggested stuff. Like, if you put a hashtag that's, like, another person's kinda title, at least I
Mhm.
think. Like, I don't know, I watched a lot of videos of other people talking about this kind of stuff, and that's kinda
Mhm.
like I just gathered as much as I could and applied it, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
'Cause yeah, I've made a lot of videos on that, and I think that it does work. And it also has to do with what type of content you're putting out there and the personality, everything really in a mix. And people are really into things that they're able to just like enjoy. So you would have to really just mess with it, child, because anything can blow up. You just have to continue being consistent for real.
But I do wonder,
So,
like, is there something I'm missing that these people getting, like, millions of views are doing that, like, I'm not sure. So, I
I mean,
don't
that's
know.
the question we're all trying to figure out. So Supreme wanted to know if you know your RPM on your page, and if so, what is it?
What's RPM?
I think that's what is it exactly?
And queen, I just meant, like, on the like, not visible, that's what I meant by on the back end. Because in the description, you can put tags, and then you can see kinda, like, 3 up at the top of a video right where it says the title and description while you're watching it. I just meant the tags you can't see as a viewer. But yeah, I don't know what RPM means.
Write out the name of it, Supreme. Oh, dollar amount per thousand.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I will say, I just got monetized, and I was just telling Jay this before. My first check was gonna be under $200 for the month of February, so I don't know if that helps.
hmm But
But
you
yeah,
do
it's
know that you're able to pick the channels that you want to, or the videos that you want to be able to
yep,
monetize.
yeah.
hmm
And they actually flagged, like, my this makes no sense. They flagged because I have 2 swimsuit ones. They flagged one of them as, like, limited ads can be shown, which really means, like, none, and not the other one, so I don't know. It's literally, like, I feel like it's very finicky with, I don't know,
Yeah.
but
So
yeah.
the video that they told you that you probably couldn't do, or they put limited on, was that like more of a shorter video? Is that probably why?
I think it's literally because I showed, like, the backside of me for more seconds, like, during that's I don't know, like, it's the same very similar to the other one, and one of them's good and one of them's not. Also, they
Mhm.
flagged my, like, I have one decorating my Christmas tree, and that says it too. I'm like, is it 'cause I have, like, cleavage or something? Like, I don't know, there's nothing inappropriate or there's no music playing, I don't know why it says it can't have ads, so those are the only 2 that I have that are like that.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. So for the ones that are able to get multiple like um ads during the video, how
Mhm.
many do you usually put in? Because when I watch your videos, it's usually one like in the beginning and then towards the end. So do you actually put some in the middle or do you
I
just not really care
That's
to?
a good question. I know it says if it's under, like, 8 minutes, there will be no middle one, so it's just the beginning and end, but when you're uploading, if it's longer than 8 minutes, you can check yes or no, and I have left it at yes, but I was wondering if I should take that out because people probably get annoyed, but I was just trying to see how much basically how much money I could make from the ad revenue as, like, an experiment. What do you think? Do you think that you should always leave that out to say no? I think it's called mid-roll ads, like.
Mhm. I think that you should put yes, honestly, because I love your content, and I watch your content all the way through. I literally
Oh,
do.
thank
So
you.
I feel like you would definitely be able to make more money if you put some in the middle because people aren't going to stop halfway through your video and not watch the other half. So you might as well make some money, girl.
The ones that have none should be, like, under the minute requirement because I've had it checked the whole time to say yes, so but,
Mhm.
yeah, there's a length requirement, otherwise they won't put it in, so and most of my videos
Mhm.
are, like, 7, 8 minutes, so that's probably why.
Yeah. Okay, yes. So, mhm. So they wanted to know if you were already monetized, and we actually had spoke about that you are. And the thing that I love about it is that you've only been on YouTube for 3 months and you're already monetized. That is so dope.
Thank you.
That's definitely goals. Okay.
It
Yes.
was it was literally, like, 3, 4 weeks ago, so it took 2 months, and then I got the 1K subs pretty fast, I would say, and then I was kinda stuck at, like, 2K for a while, and then it went up, but it was the watch hours that was, like, harder to obtain.
Yeah.
Probably
That's how it
same for
is
you.
for child. Yes. That's how it is for everyone except for Supreme. For some reason, he's completely opposite. He lives in upside down town. But yeah. So, the next question I have for you here is if you made a whole different page on YouTube, what would it be about?
It's funny you asked that because I actually debated I would make an ASMR channel, and I, like, debated if I should do that or if I should just, like, randomly make a video and put it on my channel, even though it's, like, a whole different category. Because I don't like I told you before, I don't have a lot of time that I'm dedicating right now to making videos. But, yeah, it would definitely be ASMR.
Hmm. Hey, Goddess Julian. I'm actually going to be interviewing her as well. So, I hope you guys are going to be staying in tune for the day that comes by. So, the next question that I have for you here is what's a sponsorship that you'll be scared to do?
Scared?
Hmm.
Hmm, I don't know. Mm. I don't know. Like, what would make me scared about it? Like.
Like something that would make you extremely nervous. Like for example, if like I don't know if you guys have Starship out there. It's like an adult sex store.
Oh, okay.
Like if they were to hit you up and be like, "Hey, we want to be able to sponsor you to like show off our toys and stuff like that," would that make you nervous?
That's a good one. Yeah, I guess I'd be nervous that people would feel like some type of way about it, but I wouldn't have a problem putting it, putting a little advertisement for and I've
Yeah.
seen other YouTubers have it, like people that's
Hmm.
totally not related to anything like that, and then they
Yeah.
have a little like Adam and Eve or one of those like smaller brands sponsorship. If they wanted to pay me for it, I would do it. But I would be
Hmm.
nervous how it would be perceived for sure.
Yeah. I
And
feel
I
like it
want
will have like something to do with I feel like they will send you everything that you need. Like it'll probably be I don't want to put too much information, but we're not because we're all grown here. But I feel like it would probably be, the pocket coochie. and then you'll use like the toy to show how it works for
Oh,
females. You know what I'm saying?
like, yeah, I guess I would feel uncomfortable doing something like that. But
So
I
what
wouldn't
type
mind
of toys would you do that will make you feel
um,
more comfortable?
well, I wouldn't mind talking about, like, a vibrator or something that, like, I would personally use and just say, I don't know, say it's a positive
Mhm.
review of it or something. I would do it.
Mhm.
So,
I remember when the Rose came out, it was so huge. Everybody was literally talking about it. I feel like a lot of people would have probably done reviews. And I don't know if they did because I wasn't heavy on YouTube to really be checking out so many people's content. Back then, I was literally just on YouTube watching what I wanted to watch, which was more so of like just YouTube videos, not YouTube videos, but like music videos and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of people probably jumped on that when it was like a train because it was all over TikTok and all of that. And people were doing reviews on TikTok just by like showing it, by like literally letting you see it. And just by
yeah,
looking at it, you would be able to see exactly like what's going on. You would be like, oh yeah, like
that's
yeah.
so funny. I don't have a
Hmm.
rose actually.
Yeah. So
I've heard good reviews of them.
I have two. I have two. Child, okay. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for being here in the live. This is 20 Questions with Jay, and I'm here with Lunar Dream. Please make sure to go and subscribe to her channel and check out her content, okay? And
I
make sure
saw
you guys, uh-huh.
sorry, finish.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I saw a question from Honey that I want to answer before. She said like what type of ASMR, and I would just do the type that I like to watch, which is like soft spoken videos of people like showing stuff.
Mm.
Like for example, like my purse collection, like explaining it, showing it, talking quietly. That's like the type of ASMR that I like.
I think that would be really good on you. That would look really good on you. Yeah, I would
Thanks.
love that. So as far as your purse collection, like what do you have for your purse collections? Like what's your
Mm.
best?
Mostly, like I honestly don't have that much high end stuff. I feel like down the line when I feel very, like, very financially set, I'll delve more into that, but I'm more of a frugal person when it comes to buying, like, clothes and stuff. But anyway, I have, mostly regular purses from stores like Aldo or, like, Macy's or, whatever, and then I have like, my best one is, a Louis Vuitton one that I got years ago. That's definitely my most expensive one. It's like it's very big though, and it's like half like red on one side and half like the regular brown Louis pattern. And I just found it like I'm mad that I got that one because I'm like it doesn't match things. It doesn't. I wish I got a different one. So I'll
But I think
definitely.
that's so cute though. I can
It is
imagine that.
cute.
And I can see that with so many different like outfits. I really, really can.
It is cute,
But
but it's just big. Like I could get it and show
but
you
I
if
love
you.
big purses too. Yeah.
I
Can we
know.
see?
Yeah. Okay. One sec.
So you guys, while it's just going, I do want to be able to let y'all know about the movement that's going on. Are you locked in? Make sure when you're posting your videos that you're using that hashtag to put into your description so you'll be able to carry on what we have going out. Okay? There you.
Here it is.
Oh, it's cute. I like that.
Thank you. It's nice. It's just, like, weird, like, it doesn't have, like the inside is mostly, like, just I don't know. I wish it, like, closed. It is really cute. That's why I
It
got it, but I just don't
is.
use it that much.
Yeah, I feel you on the clothes part. And I like the little V part that's in the middle too. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's really cute.
Thanks.
Honey, how you feel about it? Because honey, she loves doing like try-ons and she always like has her cute little purse to
I
match
know.
her
I
outfit
love
and
her
that.
Pinterest, recreating videos.
She does so good. Yes. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much for showing us. So
No
the next
problem.
question that I have for you here is if you were on a TV show based off your personality, what TV show would it be and why?
Um, are we talking, like, reality TV or, like, any TV?
It could be any TV.
I don't know, that's a good question, but, like, what came to mind was The Mole on, Netflix. I like that show, and I feel like that's a super fun I like how they have, like, the challenges and stuff. and
Mhm.
I feel like I could I don't think I would wanna be them all, but I would wanna be a contestant on that show.
Yeah. You remind me of Nunu. She said she wanted to be on Survivor. Like that was something that she would want to do if she knew she wasn't going to fail. And I thought that was so dope because I was so surprised. But she also was in the Navy, and that also shocked me because she's such a sweetheart and she is someone that sews. And I think that is so dope that that would be something that she would want to do. So yeah,
I would
I
love to
would
go on
think,
Survivor too, but
yeah.
I'm scared of, like, the not eating part, and I'm kind of picky, like, I don't eat meat, so I feel like I would have to just eat whatever, like, they give you, like, when you win the challenge or whatever, stuff like that, so that part but, like, to go and just do the competitions, I would enjoy that a lot.
Hmm.
I don't like the part of Survivor, though, where the people have to be, like, sneaky and, like, when they're voting each
Yeah.
other. That part I wouldn't, because 'cause I'm, like, a really bad, like, liar kind like, I don't know, that part of it I wouldn't like.
Yeah, no, I feel
I'd
you.
probably get
So
voted out.
you think you'll probably get voted off?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think so. Would you ever do X Factor?
I haven't seen that show in so long. That one's kind of, like, crazy, right? I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I
the
don't
one where
know.
they would like lay you possibly like in a coffin or put your face in like a closed container and put like snakes or like
I think,
spiders or
like,
roaches.
probably no, I wouldn't go on, but there's, like, certain of the, like, kinda daredevil things I would do and certain that I wouldn't. So, yeah, I don't think I like, like, pretty claustrophobic, so I don't wanna get put in any little coffins or anything like that, but I would probably, like, eat a bug or whatever, like, those things,
I
you know.
couldn't do it. I could never eat a bug. It would take me forever. You would if there was a timer, it would probably time me out because I'll be freaking out just of the like thought of the crunch. I think that would scare me the most. So yeah,
I don't know, I wanna eat those, like, you know how in, like, Thailand and stuff, they have those, like, crickets that are seasoned and stuff? Like, I wanna try it.
I don't. I know. I seen people eat like frog legs and they say that it
Oh, I
tastes
don't
like
want frog
chicken.
legs. I don't want that. Queen, no, I would not go on Love Is Blind.
No. Supreme said, would you go on American Ninja?
No, I'm not that athletic. If I could do it, yeah, but I think I'd embarrass myself on that show.
Hmm. I like American Ninja. I think it's so fun to actually watch. I'm so engaged by them actually going through all these obstacles and actually like making it to the end. I think that was like, I think it's so cool because people really train so hard to be able to do that.
Yeah, but I think it's even
Hmm.
harder, like, than it looks. Like, I don't think I can get
I
across
think
all
it
of the
is.
things.
It has a lot to do with strength. You would have to be working out like day in and day out.
Mhm.
Hmm. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here in the live. This is 20 Questions with Jay, and I am here with Lunar Dream. Please make sure to go and subscribe to her channel and check out her content, okay? So, the next question that I have here for you is actually your last question. So, this question is: would you rather have a private jet or unlimited amount of cars?
That's hard. I guess a private jet because I don't know. I would prefer that. Like, I'm scared of flying already, and I actually have been on a private jet before, and I felt, like, more comfortable because I knew who the pilots were. I know that sounds stupid, but yeah, definitely prefer the jet, and also just you could have, like, better ease of traveling. Cars are cool, I love cars too, but I don't need unlimited. I'm good with the one for now, maybe down the line I'll get another one, but yeah, definitely jet.
Hmm.
What about you? What would you pick?
I think I'll have unlimited cars to be honest. I feel like I would love to be able to switch out all type of different cars and I feel like I'll be able to drive all over, but I feel like the jet would be awesome too because I'll be able to like fly to different places whenever I'm ready to go. But yeah, I think for
Yeah,
me it
like
will be unlimited cars cuz then I can put them
okay.
on like I could put them on rented for Uber or I can put them on
Oh,
like all
yeah.
these other apps and I can make a whole bunch of money off of it and then I can use that to pay for my ticket to fly to where I want to go.
There you go. What's your favorite car or, like, your dream car?
My dream car? I would probably have to say it's this one Mercedes. It's not out yet. It's actually not even out yet. I forgot what it was called. It's a concept car, but I would want that to be my dream car. I forgot the exact name of it, but basically the front of it is a Mercedes and the back of it, which is literally just the trunk part, is shaped like the back end of a limo. And I think it's so dope. The inside of it has like a T set in the back because it's more so of a car that was made in China. So that's why they have the T set in the back. And the
That's
front
cool.
part it has like rose gold interior all throughout the car. And I think that it's so freaking beautiful. I'll probably send you that video when we get off of here so you can see what I'm talking about. But yes, I love it so
Okay.
much. But yeah, sadly is a concept car, so it's not actually available to the public. But I think it's amazing.
That's
Yeah.
are they gonna have it available someday? Or it's like just a like
I'm hoping so. They did say something about like 2030, but I'm not really sure. So I guess we'll just have to see. Hopefully. I love like all type of like supercars and stuff like that. I actually am a huge fan of Supercar Blondie. So I find all of her videos to be so amazing. I don't know if you know who that is,
mm-mm.
but she shows off luxury cars from all over the world, especially in like Dubai, and she shows you like the interior, the exterior, and just all the new little like gadgets that they have going on with the car. And I think it's so cool. So I'm gonna send you her information so you can check her out.
Okay.
hmm So Supreme wanted to know, do you do lives? She actually was stating that this was her first live, but do you plan on doing lives on your page in the future?
Yeah, I think I should, but I don't know. I was just nervous to do it, I guess, because of the live factor versus like sitting down filming and editing content. But yeah, I guess I do plan to do it. I'll have to think of an angle that makes sense, like a purpose for doing the lives. But yeah, I will do it in the future.
Yeah, we definitely will be there in full effect. You will have the Are You LinkedIn crew dipped in on your live, okay? Yeah. So let me see. Kenneth said to Andrew, if you know people that have access to private jets, you are not struggling. That's true. hmm So what's something that you own that you think is the most like precious thing to you?
mm, I would say probably my car, which, as I told you, is screwed up right now. Yeah, my house or my car, and then non-material would be my cats. What about
Your
you?
cats are so cute. They're always like in your
Thank you.
video wanting some attention. I think the most precious thing to me, I would have to say would probably be my wedding dress. I loved it so much and I thought it was so cute. So I was so happy when I came back to get it cleaned because when we was in Liberia, it was just like all over the place, child. So but
I
yeah,
wanna
I'll have to
see
say
it.
that to you.
Do you
Girl,
have
it's so
photos?
I do actually. Oh dang, it's on this phone.
Okay, send me some,
But
like, on IG later or
I
something.
will. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'll do. I'll send them to you. But yeah. I was just like, dang, it's on this phone. Yes, girl. So this actually is going to be the end of the live. Before we end here, do you have anything you would like to say?
Just thank you guys so much for watching, and I feel like a lot of you guys in the chat, we already subscribe to each other, but yeah, thank you so much for, like, being active and asking questions, and I'll try to do more lives and, like, keep engaging with everybody. And thank you, Jay, for having me on here.
Of course. So one last question, because Supreme just wanted to sneak this in. He said, how bad did the lips hurt when you got them injected?
I think that I have, like, a high pain tolerance, so but I'll say, like, 6 out of 10, but it's literally, like I don't know, I know you had tattoos, I feel like it's like that, like a needle, and then what if they stop, the pain, like, goes away, so it's really not that big of a deal, and the appointment lasts, like, 10 minutes, so, yeah,
Oh,
I'd
wow,
say
that's fast.
yeah, well, like, so you're there, they put some, like, numbing cream on you for, like, 15 minutes and, you talk to the person. So you're there more like 30 minutes, but the actual, like, injecting is super quick, so it's not that
Mm-hmm.
bad.
Okay, yeah, that's not that bad at all. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here in the live. This is 20 Questions with Jay, and I am here with Lunar Dream. Please make sure to go and subscribe to her channel and check out her content. Thank y'all so much. I enjoyed y'all, and I hope y'all enjoyed this. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.